back into the channel. It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We're back with the best bets for the NBA here for you today on Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. NBA player props, spreads, totals, predictions, as always on tap for you today. We got 3 picks in the video that I think are great value bets here for this Tuesday NBA slate. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Also, if you're a returning viewer, also make sure you hit that like button for me as well. Really does help us grow the video. We are on that road to 9,000 subscribers. We are actually getting pretty close. So let's get there, guys. Should be getting there within the next week or two, hopefully. So appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Don't forget to drop your favorite pick down below as well for today's action. If you like that pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. Include your pick in the video if it hits. From the last video, we had Manny the Maniac 99 once again calling the Miami Heat minus 8.5 spread. Cash is that easy. We love to see it. Jesse Steele calling Kawhi Leonard over 9.5 rebounds and assists. Gets that done with 10. And then Ricky Redwater calling Ja Morant over 4.5 rebounds. He cashes that with 6. Love to see it. Great calls from our comment cappers. As always, make sure you guys participate in that. Drop your favorite comment below if you guys want to participate in that. Don't forget the star and asterisk, and try to keep it to 1 pick. If you do 2 picks, that's fine, but you got to hit both if we're going to call it out. You can't go 1 and 1 and then I'm calling out a 1, you know what I mean? It just don't, it goes against the spirit of what it is. So, make sure you guys do that down below. Check out all of our links down below for social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, of course, our community Discord page. Great ways to connect with the channel and to stay updated at the channel. All those links down below in the pinned comment and the description. Don't forget to check out our Major League Baseball futures video as well. I'll stop talking about it here this week sometime. But a couple last hurrahs on that, I guess. If you guys are interested in checking that out, though, and get some insight on the baseball futures season, the futures market, check that video out. Put a lot of time into that. 7 picks total, picks within the picks. It was fun. We had a lot of fun putting that together. And then also check out our Straight Fire merchandise, guys, if you guys are interested in getting some Straight Fire swag, shirts, mugs, signs, stuff like that, all available on our store there down below, pinned comment and the description. And then lastly, check out our Straight Fire MVP program. Best value going around the channel, guys. Just $3.99 per month, 13 cents per day. You get access to all these picks and plays early, a couple hours in advance of the video. All those notes are posted in the community tab for our members. You also get access to our Straight Fire MVP exclusive pick of the day. Like I said, which is also posted in the community tab, which is tracked. It's one of our official picks. It's just that's an MVP exclusive thing. So if you want access to that, sign up below, become an MVP. Like I said, it's cost of less than a biggie bag. Just $3.99 for the entire month. So make sure you guys check that out. All right, enough on that. Let's do a recap from yesterday. This is our first bad day of the NBA in a minute. We ended up going 1-3, minus 2 units. So obviously it was definitely not our best day that we like to see. We did cash Derek White over 8.5 rebounds and assists. We laid the juice on that one, so we made a full unit on that. He finished with 18. So we pretty much, I believe he cashed us actually. He cashed us at halftime? Might have cashed us at halftime. I think he cashed us at halftime. He had 9 in each half. So he went absolutely off, which you'll love to see that. Great day there from Derek White. It might have actually been 8 in the first half, 10 in the second half. But in either case, he absolutely went off versus the Grizzlies last night. No real surprises there. I'd love to see it. James Harden, over 20.5 points. He finishes with 20, and he misses a free throw late. So he had 19 points. He's going to the free throw line. You think, hey, we're going to cash right here. And, of course, he misses one of those free throws. He almost never misses free throws. And, obviously, that one definitely hurt. The Mavericks minus 8.5 was definitely not the right. I mean, obviously, didn't end up being the right call. The Nets won that game outright, which is just sad. But that's what happened. What can you do? And finally, Jalen Green, over 22.5 points. That was our MVP exclusive pick. This one misses. He finishes with 9. Went off, of course, in the rebounds and assist category. But as far as points, couldn't get it going. He was just missing last night, unfortunately. Just did not have it. So it is what it is. 1-3 day. But we got more in store today, guys. We've had a great run still in the NBA. Believe it or not, with that 1-3 day, we're still 18-6 in our last 24 picks. So that's still not bad. That's over the last 6 days. So even with that bad day, we're still okay, guys. We'll bounce back. I know we will. Today's a new day. We're gonna have a great day today. So let's get after today. Like I said, we'll have 3 picks in the video. We'll have our MVP exclusive pick posted a little bit later today. Like I said, you guys want access to that, sign up, become an MVP below. Let's get after today, though, guys. Get right into our picks here for today. At number 1, we're going with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Plus 3.5 spread here versus the Denver Nuggets. Minus 110 odds on Bet Rivers. So, guys, the Wolves here have really had the Nuggets number this season, going 3-0 versus them so far, including winning 4 of the last 5, dating back to last season. So, the Wolves really have had the Nuggets number, and I look for that to continue tonight. I think they complete the season sweep tonight. There's a lot of question marks right now for the Nuggets, especially on the injury report. Jamal Murray, questionable. Aaron Gordon, questionable. Those are the 2 guys I could see not playing. Nikola Jokic probable and Braun probable. Those guys probably do play. But as far as Murray and Gordon, I could see both of them missing this game. If that's the case, that's definitely not a good thing for them. Versus a full-strength Wolves squad right now, coming off a big win over the Pistons where they got into a fight. Made that sound like we're back in grade school or something, but it was definitely interesting. Nasri got fouled hard by Holland going to the basket. The fight, DiVincenzo got in the middle of it. Fight spilled over into the crowd, and it ended up riling up the Wolves more than it did the Pistons, because the Wolves, from that point on, I believe, won the game by close to 30 points. So it really fired them up. They ended up taking that momentum and obviously winning that game. And it was interesting. It was one of those things where, I gotta be honest, there's parts of me that kind of liked it, you know, just in the aspect of we got some passion in the NBA going, guys. We got a little bit of passion on the basketball court, which I love seeing that. I'm not sure, to me, it shouldn't have been a fight because Nasri took exception to the dude fouling him across the wrist on his way to the basket. I'm like, it wasn't that hard of a foul, bro. Relax. You know what? It really wasn't that serious. And Nasri gets up pointing his finger like something's all crazy. Listen, he might have fouled you hard, but so what? You know, he stopped you from getting a layup. Stop being a baby. So, and then DiVincenzo got in the middle of it. Whatever. I thought that was kind of cool. And like I said, it definitely riled up the Timberwolves. I think they carry that momentum over into today. I think they got more of that going on than the Nuggets do at this point. And obviously, these are huge games right now for the Timberwolves to stay away from that play-in tournament and to lock themselves into the top 6. So they have a lot more motivation, I think, for this game in particular, obviously, to win this game. Been playing pretty well over the last 10 games. 4th in offensive rating, 9th in defensive rating last 10 games. So you like seeing that. Meanwhile, the Nuggets, kind of like we mentioned with the Cavs, they've been slipping a bit. 13th in offensive rating, 20th in defensive rating last 10 games. And it's hard to imagine them having good cohesion right now on the court. Obviously, with all these players on the injury report, you don't know who's playing night to night right now for the Nuggets. I feel like it's a toss-up if you're going to get the lineup or not. So right now, I just trust this Wolves team right now. Despite this game being on the road, I still think the Wolves get this done. I think they complete the season sweep here of the Denver Nuggets. I think they get this done. Like I said, I love what I'm seeing from them. I think they're fired up. I think they get it done. So, love there for number 1 pick, guys. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves plus 3.5 spread here versus the Denver Nuggets. We're going minus 110 odds on Bet Rivers. Okay, and at number 2, we got Devin Vassell under 8.5 rebounds and assists here for the San Antonio Spurs. Gonna lay the juice here at minus 130 odds on ESPN Bet. So we are risking the 1.3 units here to make a full unit. Now, I will say, I do love his under 7.5 for plus value, which is what it is on FanDuel. It's like plus 105 for under 7.5. I love that line as well. I'm playing it a little bit safer here down the stretch just because the NBA has been strange post All-Star break. We've been on a nice run here, but obviously the plays that I've been laying the juice on have been working out to perfection. So I'm going to keep with that formula. Now, granted, we laid the juice with White, and he soared over. He doubled his line. So that's why I say I still do like the under 7.5. I think he'll finish with like 4 or 5 today. If I had a prediction on Vassell today as far as rebounds and assists. I think there's a good chance that the Magic could run away with this one. Despite the fact the spread being pretty low at 4. Like we mentioned with the Suns and Rockets the other day, that was a tight spread. And I mentioned how I could easily see the Suns getting blown out, and they did. They lost by 30+. We still missed our bet, unfortunately, in that game because we hit Devin Booker under in points. Somehow he hit the over, and the Suns lost by like 40 or something. I don't know. One of those weird things. But here, I could see obviously the Spurs getting blown out here. I don't think they're a very good basketball team, obviously, without De'Aaron Fox and without Wembanyama. And the Magic, for the most part, have been playing pretty good here the last 10, 15 games. Obviously, they're coming off a loss last night versus the Clippers. Clippers have been an absolute bandwagon of late. They've been absolutely on fire. So they're a tough team to stop. But here versus the Spurs, they're drawing a much easier matchup. And the Magic are a great defensive team. I think they'll be able to lock down, the stars of like Vassell and Castle. Vassell and Castle. I didn't even put that together. Vassell and Castle. Oh my goodness. Anyway, sorry guys, a little tangent there. But as far as this matchup goes, Vassell hasn't really been hitting this line. He's under in 7 of his last 10 games, 7 of his last 10 under at home. He had just 5 earlier this season versus the Magic, like I said. That's about what I'm predicting for him again here. He's actually been worse at home to this line. He's 87% to the under at home this season. Now, I know that includes, that does include Wembanyama and Fox in that data. But still, even of recent, those trends are about the same as well. He's under in 76% of games overall this season. But like I said, he goes under even more at home for whatever reason. So I think once again that continues. This is a tough matchup. Magic allowing the 4th fewest rebounds, the fewest assists to small forwards over the last 7 games, which he is listed as small forward on the depth chart. But I would consider him probably more in the shooting guard category. Obviously, he's more fit like that, but he's listed at small forward right now. 8th fewest assists, 7th fewest rebounds allowed to shooting guards over the last 7 games. So really, either way you slice it, the Magic just, they particularly don't allow a lot of assists. And here, I think they bounced back a bit offensively. They scored just 87 points last night. I know typically I wouldn't like a team to bounce back offensively on a back-to-back on the road. But here, I think versus a weak Spurs team, I think they do. I really think they do. I think they lock in because they need these games. Right now, this is another team that they need the games right now. I think the Magic lock in here. They make shots. They limit the rebounds. They also limit the assists here on Vassell. So, love it there for our number 2 pick, guys. We got Devin Vassell under 8.5 rebounds and assists here for the San Antonio Spurs. Minus 130 odds on ESPN Bet. We're covering that juice with the 1.3 units. So, all right, finally at number 3, we're going Stephen Curry. Over 5.5 assists here for the Golden State Warriors. We're going to go minus 106 odds here on FanDuel. Now, this is the best value that I saw out there. I believe Bally Sports had this at minus 105. But I'm not sure as far as, where Bally is offered. It's not offered in my state, so I didn't want to give out those odds. But obviously, FanDuel offered where I am here in New York. But Curry, we're risking the unit here. Obviously plays for the Warriors. He's averaging 13 potential assists per game since coming back from injury in his last 2 games. So he came back versus New Orleans and San Antonio. He posted assist logs, potential assist logs of 17 and 9. So I like that overall, really for both those. Even if he gets 9 potential assists, that's still pretty decent. Obviously, I prefer him to get 10 plus, which I think he will here. If you're averaging out, like I said, 13 potential assists in those last 2 games, I'd like to see about that. That would be nice to see. We just saw Derek White have 10 assists last night. Big reason why I took a high-paced game, right? We saw Drew Holiday even have 7 assists, so both, starting guards there for the Celtics had 10 and 7. I'm not saying Curry's going to get 10 tonight, but I think there's a good chance he gets up in the 8 category, especially if he's dishing the ball. His shot attempts, fairly low over his first 2 games since coming back. He didn't shoot a ton in either of those 2 games, really. I think, once again, looking for his teammates, obviously. They got enough capable scores with Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green. Hopefully Kuminga plays as well. I'd love to see him in the lineup. I think that only helps us if Kuminga plays, but I'm not too concerned even if he doesn't. He is questionable on the injury report. But I do like Curry's spot here versus the Grizzlies. You guys know we've loved taking point guards versus the Grizzlies of late. We are 5-1 taking point guards versus the Grizzlies over the last 6 times we've done it. So we did miss the last time there with Isaiah Collier. But I think here in this spot with Curry, like I said, I like the potential assist. Like what he's doing on the road as well. He's 7 of his last 10 road games to this line, 6 of his last 10 road games with Jimmy Butler. So you like seeing that. Grizzlies are allowing the 8th most assists overall over the last 10 games. Really, this team, defensively in particular, has been pretty sloppy. And now with a new coach, I don't know if they're taking it well. It didn't appear that way last night. 117-103 loss last night to the Celtics on a back-to-back, so his defense also should be a little tired as well. Hard not to like Curry to get at least 6 assists here tonight. And doesn't appear to be minutes restricted as well. Came back his first game, played 34 minutes. He only played 26 minutes versus the Spurs because that was such a big blowout. I don't think it'll be a crazy blowout tonight. I definitely think it'll be a competitive game. But defensively, I think the Grizzlies once again will struggle. So, love it there for our number 3 pick, guys. We got Stephen Curry over 5.5 assists here for the Golden State Warriors. Minus 106 odds on FanDuel. Alright, guys, that will do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Let's finish the NBA season strong. We've had a great NBA season. We're close to 50 units on the year, so hopefully we can get up above that 50 units. We got so close, up above 48 there, and now we've kind of dialed it back into the 46 range, which is still great. Had a great NBA season. Been blessed by not only the results, but by the support you guys give at the channel, by the community here. You guys are awesome. I'm glad we've been able to make some money here this season. Obviously, we haven't had as good of a time post All-Star break. We've found our groove here of late. So we did really good right after the All-Star break, and then we've done really good over the last week. But obviously, there was definitely a lot of middle ground stuff going on where it was hard for us to establish momentum, and we've been able to refine it here. So hopefully, we have another great day today. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys bet on not bet on it, but check out our Major League Baseball Best Bets video as well. I'll have that pinned here at the end of this video. I had a winning day yesterday, 2-1 in Major League Baseball. So we ended up 3-4 across the channel yesterday. Obviously not our best day. We've done a lot better of late, but let's bounce back today. We'll have 7 plays total once again today. So hopefully we go 7-0 across the channel. That'll be great. We'll have our MVP exclusive play. That'll be our 7th and final play. Like I said, if you guys want access to that, sign up, become an MVP below. Outside of that, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's get it here in the NBA. Let's have a big day. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.